What do we have here? Hello, sir. Look at you. What are you doing? Hi. Old box turtle out here. We got ourselves a box turtle who's out on the forage. Just follow him along. Hi, where you going? You're scooting, aren't you? Will you make it up this little ridge? Come on, you gotta go up and over. There we go. Look at you. While July was a slow month for looking for my favorite of reptiles, the snakes, that didn't stop me from finding plenty of wildlife whenever I did go out for a cruise, and this is a time for you guys to enjoy everything that I found over the past month, honestly. If there's one animal that I am almost sure to find every time I go out, though, it's these guys. Alright, so we got ourselves a old prairie lizard here, Squamperus undulatus, and this is actually, despite having a fairly pale belly, this is actually a young male because he's got the big thick tail. So he's still growing up. He'll get more colors as he grows up. He was hiding out under a piece of trash out here, so we'll go put him back in just a little bit after we take a couple nice photos. Two other animals that you're almost guaranteed to see, but not necessarily guaranteed to catch. These guys and the prairie race runners. All over the place. You can notice this guy's also just starting to kind of lose some of the blue colors that he's got on his belly as they exit the breeding season. Alright, we got ourselves a little many-line skink out here. He's still young, he's still got some of that pretty blue on his tail there. And he's got a full tail too, which is cool. This guy was actually found under the same rock that I found the milk snake a few weeks ago. Handsome little guy. You can see that beautiful pattern on his back. Got a car coming, so I'll get some photos. My luck in finding skinks has apparently increased in the past couple of months. These guys were not common for me before, but I've seen several this year now. Alright, here you go, dude. Back under your rock. There he goes. Oh my god, all the grasshoppers. Yeah. Nothing under that anyway. Food galore for the lizards. Sir. Oh, come on. Alright, now we've got ourselves a gravid female prairie lizard who decided to try and hide under my shoe. Thank goodness I did not step down because I did not see her go under my shoe, but you can actually see the bulges on her side from those eggs that she's going to be laying any day now. And you can see, unlike that male we saw earlier, no blue on her belly or her chin at all. Some females show it a little bit, but this one definitely isn't. Get out of here, fly. Come on, shoo. So we'll get some photos and then put her back under her... get off me. Under her board over here. As you'll see, a few days, or about a month later, started finding the babies from the early layers from earlier in the season. Alright, here you go, you. Go under there. And then over here, Let's see, which one was it? There you are. Red tail. If there's one thing you're sure to see of plenty on the plains as well, it's raptors, especially the red-tailed hawks and some of their relatives like the Swainson's hawks, and perhaps even a few kestrels, which look a lot like hawks but are an entirely different family. Got ourselves a couple of pheasants going by. Non-native birds, but brought over for hunting. And there's the male pheasant right there. And there he goes, somewhere. So man off into the distance. Whee! Gray horned owl being bombarded by, I think it's a couple of swallows. That's so cool. It can sometimes be difficult to tell these guys and the red tails apart, but the thinner beak, kind of barred colors on the tail, and kind of that rufous collar around the neck, along with lack of kind of pale mottling on the wings, are some ways that you can usually tell Swainson's apart from the red tails. Look who he has out here! Hasn't been much, but got ourselves... Whoops, that's floating in the way. Little box turtle. Hey, you. Why are you peeing? Nothing has happened. So if a box turtle pees, it's feeling a little scared at the time. Luckily, lots of rain had just fallen, so this little girl won't have to worry about refueling anytime soon. Falcon. Oh, Kestrel. Sometimes exceedingly common out on the plains, this is our very smallest falcon in North America, and they're just adorable. They're also related more to parrots than they are to hawks or eagles. Aww. Perhaps this bird, being the symbol of our country, is more ironically fitting now than ever before. Beautiful birds, but quite often bullies in nature, in that they'll actually steal fish from other fishing birds and even dig through the trash at times. They are a majestic bird, but with a seagull's personality. Also, just down the road were a couple of these guys. I am fairly used to seeing the western kingbirds around here fairly often. Beautiful birds with kind of grayish backs, yellow bellies. The easterns I have not actually seen before, though I knew they ranged into Colorado here. So this was a first for me.
A very large woodhouse is towed out in the middle of the day here. It's getting warm, dude. What are you still doing out? I know it's humid, but still. Well, if nothing else, today we're finding the very first of the hatchling prairie lizards out here. This little tiny guy. Get a photo or two and then put him back underneath the pole he was under.
They start out surprisingly large compared to the size that their parents are around here, and this guy wasn't the only one that I spotted in the area either. There were several running around the little rock and old train railroad post that was sitting there.
Finally, after
all stinking day. Look at you. You are a beautiful bull snake. Hi. Oh, you're fine. Alright, so we got out here a very grumpy big bull snake that we're gonna come work with. Hi. Oh no, come here. Pituophis catenifersae. Finally. Oh no, come here. You're okay. Hi. Look at those colors on you. Oh goodness, yeah, we hear ya. His defensive mechanism, because he thinks he's in danger. Hey you. Come here. You're okay. You're not in danger. Just wanted to see you. You got some beautiful browns on you. Very dark. Beautiful snake. Alright, so we brought him over to the other side of the road and... well, he still hasn't shut up. Not a single attempt to bite, but he's being noisy. Yeah, I see you. And this is most of what you'll ever get out of a bull snake. A lot of huff and puff, but not a lot to show for it most of the time. Alright, we'll leave you be, dude. There's that hole right down there. You could go hide. Okay. Or not. It's hard to get good photos of these guys because, of course, they'll run off if you get anywhere near them, so at a distance across the field is about as best I can get. However, they are beautiful birds, and across much of their range decreasing because they like kind of standalone trees, maybe cottonwood groves, out in the middle of otherwise fairly open habitats, and areas like that that aren't heavily developed are becoming rather few in number as time goes on. We have a second bull snake out here today. Hi. You're not quite as dark. No, come here. Don't go yet. Come here. Come on. Get this off of ya. Oh, come here. Hi. Don't go yet. You're all warm, huh? Ready to go. Not as hissy as the other one, though. Beautiful. Alright, we'll get some photos of you. Yeah, we got a second bull snake out here. Rattling his tail, but not quite as hissy. So got some beautiful colors. Yeah, I feel you vibrating that tail. Not much grass for you to vibrate it against, though, huh? You're handsome, though. Look at you. Hi. Well, it took literally an entire month, but I finally started finding snakes up here again. And there's certainly more to come, although this guy was the last thing that we that I found on this day. Certainly, though, if you'd like to see what else is coming up, there were several more exciting days just around the corner. Make sure to like and subscribe the channel. There will always be new videos being posted up, lots of new wildlife to explore, and as always, of course, there's always going to be extra photos and clips and videos and such on social media, Carlton Carnivores on Facebook and Instagram. If you become a Patreon supporter at patreon.com/hcarlton, you'll get early notices to items being released on the website. You'll get exclusive access to certain videos and clips that I won't show out here to the public, and so much more as well. So please consider joining there to help support production of some of the educational videos that I'm doing. Next up, coming up, is going to be a slightly different flavor video, a little fun family vacation up to catch lots and lots of fish up in the mountains. So if you're interested in that, certainly stay tuned,
If not, well, there's a lot of wildlife coming just afterwards, so stay tuned. But until next time, one last clip releasing this guy, and I'm Hawken Carlton at Carlton Carnivores.
Alright. Here you go. Run away.